Hey guys, Brady from PathmakerProductions out here today. Some of you guys are asking me about the Green Meanie, the MogStang. Do a bit of a walk around, and I guess I'm out here. Craig, we're taking some photos for Crawl Magazine right now, doing a photo shoot, so I figured what a perfect time to talk about his buggy a little bit and take a look at a few things, since I know a bunch of you guys were asking. It's a, I guess it's a custom tube chassis that a local guy started and Craig had to finish up, but it's we call it the MogStang because it's got a 5-liter Mustang, Ford Mustang motor in it, V8, so it's got a decent amount of power. And of course it also has the Unimog 404 Unimog front and rear steering axles, so it's got 4-wheel steering, which helps because it's not the smallest rig, and with the huge portal boxes out on the ends of the axles, it's super wide on the trail, but with the 4-wheel steering, it's actually pretty nimble. Those are 43-inch SX TSLs in the new sticky compound. They're super soft tires, so they work wicked for around here, and some custom bead locks, but works really well. I guess it's, if you don't know anything about Unimogs, the portal boxes mean that there's a bunch of gears in here, so he's running 7.5 to 1 gear reduction in his diffs, and you also have just a massive amount of space under the diffs because of the boxes which take the center line of the axle up, so works really well. Of course they're pretty heavy, but at the same time not any more than my 1-ton axles. And so he's got, I guess, the Mustang V8, and it runs through a C4 automatic tranny, and then he's got a single Dana 300 in there. Oh, and it's got a Northwest Fab black box, so I guess he gets some gear reduction out of that, and works good. It's got the island spec square tube links, and anytime I'm under here I always marvel at how tight everything is, because Craig really crammed it all in here, and my fab tolerances are not nearly as tight as that. I need way more space for all my goodies, but yeah, it works really good. Craig just came back from a trip to Moab with a bunch of guys, and we were out literally yesterday doing some island wheeling, and figured it was a perfect time to come and take some photos of the rig before Craig puts too many big scary dents in it. Simple interior, but it works. Got a whole bunch of switches, but only a simple amount of gauges. Actually, what am I saying? I have literally none of those gauges in my rig. 16-inch long, 2-inch air shocks, 2.5s, and then ORIs in the rear. It's not really set up for super high speed because everything's so tall on the Unimog diffs that it's hard to get a ton of up travel, but it's designed for what it's doing right now, not bombing through the desert. Not that it can't bomb through the desert. I got like 1.5 inches of up travel, so this so this thing's still doing way better than my rig, and it comes with 2 angry eyebrows, $18 on eBay. So I'm just getting Craig to spin it around so I can shoot from the other angle. And with the 4-wheel steering, sure spins around pretty easy. Even that would work. I think over there is cooler though. Yeah, now straighten up the rear and back it up there a bit. You can go that way in the rear a bit.
Turn the rear the other way?
Turn that way with the rear, otherwise you'll be... Yeah, there you go, now go back. That's pretty good. Works for me. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, well, you pulled the steering wheel off, what, twice yesterday? In your hands?
I think of a whole bunch of different. Oh, yeah, driving you mean.
While driving?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, don't do that.
Totally my fault, but
Yeah.
still kind of shitty.
This thing just makes it all look way too casual.
What's that?
Just makes it look way too casual. Just like, oh, spin it around and back it up there, and like, because I've done a lot, like that's where the four-wheel steering really helps, and the big tires, like just with the traction, because it's like I've done that so many times, and guys like struggle so much. It takes them like 15 minutes to turn around, and it's like, no, this thing just has no problem with the turning around.
No.
In your old age, it's easy to get in and out. Parallel park. Also mentioned, Craig built his this buggy in the smallest shop ever, which is saying a lot for those of you who've seen my shop. My shop looks spacious compared to his. He's got a lot less headroom in his shop, and it's tight. So it's a testament to a lot of hard work that he built this rig in such a tiny little shop. Exactly, a little bit of tire roll there. These things work really, really well though. They do what they're paid to do. Oh, and one other thing I forgot to mention there. The green paint on it was Craig's daughter is in a high school shop class, so he brought the panels in there, and the kids painted them for him. They did a bang up job, and gotta love free child labor. But the old green Meanie lives again.